Frank, I want you to pick up on something that Alex just said, and this parallel to foreign terrorism and the post 9/11 era. The way it's not similar is there is a brazenness. There is an out in the openness. After the insurrection, I was gobsmacked to watch them standing around like they were at a tailgate. And I wonder if you can talk about the role in the legitimacy that not just Donald Trump, but all the members in today's really stunning reporting in the New York Times. What does that legitimacy of their organizations and their mission? They have a shared mission. And in response to that reporting, I think one or two members denounced violence, but none of them separated themselves out from the mission of lying about the election.
Yeah, this is what I call, Nicole, the mainstreaming of madness. This is radicalization in broad daylight. And there's a couple of choices these members of Congress need to make. They either can say that they are unaware of the significant role they're playing in the radicalization process, or they're aware of it and they continue to deliberately do it. Either way, it's incredibly dangerous because it does offer a legitimizing imprimatur of authority on those who seek to do violence. And the only way for this to happen in a de-radicalizing fashion is for these very members to come out and renounce everything they've just done. And there's no indication that they're going to do it. But I want to, for the viewers, I want to just talk about the practical fallout from this reporting today by the New York Times. Here's what this really means. If this is under scrutiny, the relationship between these members and the Proud Boys and QAnon and Oath Keepers and the Three Percenters is accurate, and it certainly is. It's in plain sight. Inside some wall at the domestic terrorism section inside FBI headquarters, there's an electronic surface with a digital link analysis chart, right, that's going to show in a spoke and wheel fashion, Proud Boys, this Congress member, Oath Keepers, this Congress member, Three Percenters, this Congress member. And the very notion for someone like me, who's used to seeing international terrorists on those link analysis charts, to think that the images of U.S. members of Congress are now on those connected dots charts inside some office at FBI headquarters is unbelievable to me. I also want to share that when I was assistant director of the FBI, I wasn't allowed to carry a weapon inside the U.S. Capitol when I was going to brief the House or Senate intelligence committees. I had to surrender my weapon to the Capitol Police. Yet these very same radicalizers are slapping on their member of Congress lapel pin onto their suits every day and waltzing into the Congress as they continue to radicalize a segment of our population.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.